This is my anniversary, this meeting right here. 2 years ago, I was representing OWBE, and we had some extreme opportunities, I would put it, and we've gotten past those opportunities. For the last year, I've been at DES, and what I've been concentrating on is building the organization that can do what we're going to do here today. As you know, I-200 is still operative. We're going to work with I-200 and still achieve the goals. Now, I have to tell you that I have not been doing this by myself. Nancy Locke, Vicki Scangarelli, Sandy at the King County, John Troush. I've been getting great mentorship from all these people who have been in the business for a long, long time, and I've been studying what they do. And here's one thing that's common in everything that they do. They have will. That's all it takes, is you have to have will. And you have to continue to ask the question, where is the diversity in this project? It is the first question you ask at every single meeting. Now, I'm going to tell some secrets now. Nancy's invited me to come along and go to some of these interviews, and this is where I've kind of learned the technique. Ask the right question, and you know what? It works. We are the customer. The state is the customer. The prime contractor is trying to satisfy our customer needs. So when we ask, where's the diversity, they automatically, okay, how do I satisfy that need? It's very, very simple. We don't need I-200, and we may not need to change that piece of it, because that's a heavy lift. For legislators like Bob Hasikowa sitting there, he can testify that's going to be a very heavy lift. So we're going to do something about it. We're not going to wait for the law to change. We're going to do something about it. We're going to do it right now. So I want my staff to stand up right now. All of you who are here, for my staff, okay? How many of you have been here over a year? No, you're new in the position.
A year or 2 months.
Okay. But basically, all these people have been brought on with a particular reason. Number one is they have expertise in their lines of business. Number two is we're going to take care of this diversity thing. Okay? And I'm just saying what the public thinks about the diversity thing. This is my passion. And I know it's the right thing to do. Nobody has to tell me what the right thing to do is. I know what the right thing is to do, and we're going to do it. And here's the point is, state government needs to have a model. And once you have that model, now they're competing with me. And I'm going to make state agencies compete with DES on diversity. So if we can achieve these numbers, and I'm positive we will, they've got to perform the same numbers because they have less barriers than I have. And so we're going to start asking the question for other state agencies who do contracting, and there are a number of them. How come you can't achieve the same things that DES has achieved? What's preventing you from doing that? And then we'll really see the landscape change, and we don't have to change the law. So that's my passion. All these people who are standing right now, they are empowered to make things happen. They don't have to come to me. They don't have to ask my permission. They can make a decision right now, right here, today, about what's going to happen. And so when you have a problem, you can get a hold of them. And if they're not available, here's my phone number. Where's your pens and pencils? Area code 360-407-9201. That is my direct line. If something doesn't happen that should happen, and you can't get a hold of any of these guys, you call me. I return every single phone call I get. Do I not, Joe?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I can attest to that.
Very good. Yeah, you guys. So that's my commitment. Now we're going to come back to other meetings, and we're going to tell you what's going to go on in procurement. Farrell here is in charge of procurement. Okay, he's going to unveil what we're going to be doing in procurement. Then we're going to come back at another meeting and talk about what's going to happen in master contracts. And we're gonna go on and on to give you a breakdown of exactly how do you get into government as far as a contractor is concerned. We're gonna streamline, we're gonna work with OMWBE, we're gonna develop lines of financing for you. And this is private sector working with government, so we'll have a public-private ability to do some financing. Now, we haven't built it yet, but I'm telling you what the dream is. And if I've got this dream, I'm gonna build the dream. That's my commitment to every one of you. This is what I'm gonna do.